Hello everyone, and welcome to Markham's Arkham, where today we are going to be talking about Disney's 1979 big budget epic, The Black Hole. This was Disney's most expensive production to date, and in my opinion, a huge waste of money. Directed by Gary Nelson, who'd previously directed Disney's Freaky Friday. He also did an episode of Happy Days and, Gilligan's Island, so his sci-fi directing credentials definitely checked out. Naturally, Disney wanted the finest in front of and behind the camera for their fabulous space adventure. So, they also decided to cast such A-list superstars as Anthony Perkins as Dr. Durant, Ernest Borgnine as Harry Booth, Robert Forster as Captain Holland, Yvette Mimieux as Dr. Kate McRae, and who could forget the pair of comedy relief robot sidekicks Vincent and Bob, voiced by Roddy McDowall and Slim Pickens. This is one of the last two Hollywood films to feature an overture. The other film being Star Trek the Motion Picture, released only 13 days before The Black Hole. In the post-Star Wars sci-fi craze, Disney decided to throw their hat in the ring. They wanted to plunge into a more adult market and get their piece of the PG pie by hopping onto the bandwagon, apparently having been royally pissed off that they didn't think of Star Wars themselves. But that's okay, because 35 years later, they got their grubby little hands in bastard Lucas's pot. This film is stupid. It's just stupid. It's special in a retarded kind of way. If you have an IQ of 11, you will suffer through the menagerie of blatantly idiotic and unscientific events that occur throughout the course of this film. If you feel like pulling your nails out with a pair of pliers one evening, then maybe watching this movie instead would be a good alternative. But staring at a blank wall doing nothing for the little more than an hour and a half you'll spend on this film could actually be more quality time spent. This is a trite craptacular crap fest, a banal eyesore of cheapness. The plot is a spaceship seemingly floating around listlessly through space on their mission to seek out intelligent life in the universe. They come across a would-be derelict ship parked near a black hole. So close to the black hole, in fact, that the gravity should be sucking the ship in. But never mind that. And even though this gravity would now destroy them, our heroes decide to pull up to the ship and dock it to see who might be inside. So our heroes fly their ship up close, only to find that the derelict ship is parked in a no gravitation zone. Because yes, those do indeed exist in space, my friends. Don't go look it up. Don't go fact check it. It's science. Our heroes upon boarding this vessel do indeed discover that it is inhabited by a genius scientist named Dr. Hans Reinhardt, played by Maximilian Schell. Seemingly the only human on board. You see, 20 years ago, the ship was damaged, so Dr. Reinhardt sent everyone else back to Earth and has been alone out there ever since. But no one ever came back to Earth? Well, there can't be a connection between that and the 50-odd black-hooded, mirror-faced cyborgs running Reinhardt's ship, not to mention his sociopathic red robot sidekick, Maximilian. I mean, I thought science fiction was supposed to be based on actual scientific possibility and probability stemming from scientific discovery and achievement. But this film has to be one of the most unscientific science fiction films I've ever seen. It probably explains why there's a gunplay scene between Vincent and Bob and the leader of the evil black robots at one point of the film, where they're shooting at these red colorful dots outside the ship. But how is it that they're able to shoot lasers through the windows and hull of the ship without burning holes through it, you may ask? Well, stop with your nitpicky questions already. The director said it's okay. It's science. It's based on science. Don't go fact check it. It's science. So, after that, throughout the rest of the film, nothing of interest worth mentioning really happens until the end, where there's more, because a bunch of passing fireballs are sucked into the black hole and smash up the ship along the way. But that's okay, because the humans on board seem to have the uncanny ability to breathe in space. And there's plenty of oxygen up there, you know. You don't need a helmet. Don't gotta worry about it. But this was after holes are ripped in the hull of the ship by the fireballs being sucked into the black hole. They're running to escape. They're trying to get to their original ship to fly away, as their ship is now being sucked into the black hole. And at this point, we can't tell if they're inside the ship or outside the ship. But like I said before, it's okay because they can breathe in space. So it really doesn't matter. The only decent shot in the whole film is of a fireball rolling through the ship as our heroes are crossing a bridge in front of it. But perhaps the most incredible part of all is within the black hole, Dr. Reinhardt seems to be fucking his red robot sidekick until the two of them merge. Then the camera pulls back from the robot to see he's standing on an outcropping of stone, the sky orange behind him, and below him a fiery deathscape of what looks to be the wreckage of the ship on fire, also populated by the black hooded cyborgs. But this is black hole hell, not traditional hell, and so it's ruled by cyborg Satan. We then cut to a heavenly doorway through which our heroes' escape pod flies. And as they're traveling through the black hole, it's all warped and distorted and supposed to be driving them crazy. And all you need to do for that is you need some echo and you need to rotate the camera. Echo, rotate the camera. Echo, rotate the camera. That's a trippy effect. That makes you think that things are going crazy and warped and they're traveling through the black hole. It's an awesome achievement in trying to represent the feeling of what the characters are going through in that moment of the film. And then on the other side, a planet awaits with a sun behind it, and you're not sure if they got back to Earth, if it's black hole heaven. It's horrible. There's no explanation. It's one of the biggest what the fuck endings to a science fiction film, I think, since 2001, maybe? But like I said, it's trite, banal, craptacular crapfest. It's craptastic. So if you like your craptastic films with a bunch of superstar Hollywood A-listers in the cast, then hey, watch The Black Hole. Otherwise, I don't fucking recommend it. What a piece of garbage. Fuck you, Disney, and fuck your fucking monopoly, you fucking bitches. What a piece of crap. Biggest budget to date, and they fucking wasted their money, man. So, with that said, thank you for being here. Oh, again, thumbs down. Oh man, piece of shit. I don't recommend this film. Do not bother. Okay? Go pull your nails out with the pliers instead, actually. Now that I think about it and after doing this whole review, yeah, just go pull your nails out with the pliers. With that said, thank you for being here, my friends. Tell all your friends about it. Bob, Vincent, Roddy, Anthony, Mr. Booth, Mrs. McCrae, sociopathic red robots named Maximilian, merged cyborg entities through sexual intercourse, everyone you know. Click the like, click the subscribe, help the algorithm. Small click for you means a lot to me, friends. As always, until next time, hope you enjoyed my take on this, and I will see you soon. Peace.